Hi, I'm James.
I'm David.
And I'm Ray. Welcome to Drink,
Drank,
Drunk.
Alright, so welcome to Drink, Drank, Drunk.
This is the show where every couple of weeks we review a beer, but from the everyman's perspective.
One of the main reasons why we do it differently is that we give you our initial thoughts from the first pint, at the drink stage, a couple of pints in, at the drank stage, and finally at the drunk stage when we're just belligerent. But at the end of it all, it culminates into one overall review of what you should do with this beer.
This week we're taking a bit of a turn. We're going to more of a macro style beer. We'll be reviewing Smithwicks, a red ale.
From Ireland.
Yes,
That's
from Ireland.
my contribution of what I
Thank
know
you for
about.
telling me where Smithwicks is from. I
It
would have
is.
never known.
Yeah. It was founded in 1710, according to the castle on the can.
Well, I mean, if the castle says it, then you know it's true.
It has to be.
I mean,
Just like the Blue Ribbon Award? Sure.
we're not going to dilly-dally anymore. We'll get into it, I guess.
Or,
Not as good as the pop, but it'll do.
well, I'm a huge fan of the fact that they come in king cans all the time. You get proper pints out of this, you know?
Alright, cheers, boys. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that?
I like it. Okay, jeez.
That's a noise I'd go for.
It's always you guys ganging up against me.
It's because you're in the middle.
I know, I was about to
Easy
say, it's because I'm in the middle.
Exactly what I get.
This is pretty textbook. Like, if you want to know, like, if somebody is ever curious, like, what is an Irish red? Tell them to try Smithwicks.
My only issue, and this I have with reds overall, is I find there's just like not that much to it. You know, like last time we reviewed La Fin du Monde, you had all these flavors that we can pick out one by one. This it kind of comes on as all of one flavor, and I find that with a lot of reds.
This is like, it's kind of, not quite, you're gonna be like, you know, going crazy with it, but like you're getting there, you know? Like it's,
No, you can definitely drink this at a quicker pace, but it's also a nice sipping beer.
like I would definitely play Detonator with this beer, like easily.
I would play Detonator with this beer, for sure.
Yeah.
Personally, reds.
Detonator!
Fucking idiot.
Keep going.
So personally, reds.
Detonator! Okay, last time. I'm done.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm impulsive.
Reds are one of my favorite kinds of beers. I find they're great to have with a meal.
Yeah, if we're gonna go back,
It's really hearty.
if we're gonna be talking about food again,
We're
yeah.
talking about tuna on white again.
It's not tuna on
I
white.
would-
You definitely don't want this with tuna on white.
I would definitely drink this with a meal because there's not that much of an aftertaste. If
Exactly.
any. I feel like there's almost nothing. So you
No.
can eat something, take a sip of this,
Yeah.
like
You
it,
can
and
really-
go right back to your food.
Another thing that you might see while you drink this is that the foam kind of clings to the glass as you go down. That's always a good sign with beers. Like any microbrew you buy is like, that's gonna happen. If you pour a bud and you drink it, there won't be anything clinging to the glass, I can tell you that much.
Alright, welcome to the drank segment of this episode. This is where we've almost finished our first pint and we'll give you our next thoughts on it.
Alright, so,
Ugh.
James, thoughts, and not a long-winded speech about the tastes, please.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, like, when you finish it, it's pretty consistent the whole way through. Not a lot changes as you go. Classic Irish red. It's got a bit of caramel flavor, a bit of nutty flavor. You know, it's thick, creamy head.
Nutty flavor, you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a bit of
Thick,
nuttiness.
creamy head?
Don't tell me you didn't taste the nuttiness.
I taste the cream in it.
I taste some kind of nuttiness.
You weren't really finding anything new with this beer as you've gone through. You knew exactly what you were getting into, and after a pint, not to say it was bad, it was the exact same thing the whole time.
I agree completely. That's how I feel like. It's just like, it's not like, you know, every sip it's like an experience, right? And this one's just like, oh, it's good. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's bad necessarily. It's not like a black and white case.
Yeah. You
Like,
know
you
exactly what you're going for. I mean, if
Exactly.
you like it, you
yeah.
have a pint of it.
If you're
sweet.
like I'm not the biggest,
Yeah.
like, you know, like red beer kind of fan. Like, you know, like I don't need to have it.
I agree that you guys aren't wrong, that, like, there isn't a lot of complexity as you go. But, I mean, it's a taste that's consistent and really satisfies me.
Yeah.
In many ways.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No sexual innuendo
The
whatsoever.
nuttiness satisfies me.
So is the cream, right?
Yep.
We're probably satisfied by that point. So.
Yeah, both things, yeah.
Okay, cool. Now that we finished the drink segment.
No, we're not done.
We're not done.
No.
Not
Just
after that.
keep going about the nuttiness, please.
Please stand.
You know, guys, one hand. You're welcome.
Do we appreciate this for a sec?
No, we can't because David fucking spilled half his beer on the table.
I said I would do one hand. So I did it.
This is bad news, David. This is very stop.
Dude, I don't know what you thought would happen.
I can't do it with two hands. I need at least two hands.
As good as ever. No complaints.
To be honest, like no difference
It's honestly
between.
fine, well job.
I would say there's really no difference between whether I'm having a pint or two or many pints of this.
All right, I'm gonna count no foam on this one. So. I don't know, man. Deterioration right now.
Welcome back to the final thought for Smithwicks. For me personally, I really like the beer. I like the bit of caramel, bit of nuttiness. Overall tasty beer. I give it a 6.7.
Alright, I'm pretty much on the same page, although I didn't quite enjoy it as much as you did, I think. For me, it would start to deteriorate a little bit when I was getting more and more drunk, and like, at that point, like, it wasn't like big deterioration, but enough for me to dock it a couple points, so I'm gonna probably give it around 6.4.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as David. I thought it was really great when we started, but by the time you got to the end of the pint, it was just the same thing over and over again. Not a lot of change, not a lot of diversity.
Yeah, there's no wow factor.
There's no wow factor
Like
to
Guy
it.
Fieri, like.
So I think I'm gonna give it a 6.5.
Now, more importantly, as you all want to see, our ratings on the DDD meter. James will go first.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna give it a night out.
Night out. I personally, like, since I had deterioration, I'm gonna go with chill sesh.
I still think, even though that there was that deterioration of flavor, I'm gonna give it a night out as well.
Alright guys, thank you very much for watching our second video. Hopefully, it's getting better and better each time. We really appreciate all the views we've gotten so far, all the subscribers. If we could just keep that momentum going, who knows, we'll be millionaires by like the 4th video, right guys? That's how it works.
Yeah.
So make sure to share this around Facebook, Twitter, uTorrent, MeTorrent, HeTorrent, all those three. I think that's a wrap.
You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling.
Tastes like a castle, I find,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Castle Smithwicks?
You can say your little asshole line if because you love it so much.
Yeah, I do. Because you love assholes.
We know what we're talking about, but we're not assholes. Guys, guess who I am?